Hi everyone, this is the Legendary Eye backing up more. This time I'm going to be doing another unboxing video. This is going to be for the deluxe Yokai Watch Fumi-chan version. If you didn't know, Fumi-chan is actually Kei in Yokai Watch. For the English dub, at least, that's what they call her. And this is actually the watch that I've seen in, I forgot the exact episode number. But there's this one episode where Whisper has a dream that Kei actually owned the Yokai Watch instead of Nate. And it happened for most of the episode. And in the episode, she actually had Golden Yan and Badin Yan as her two main yokai other than Whisper. So that's why it does come with Golden Yan and Badin Yan. I'll be switching between the English and Japanese names just to kind of differentiate the two versions. So whenever I remember the Japanese name for Golden Yan, I'll say it. Same with Badin Yan. As you can see on the back, it just shows that you can slide the metal in, tells you the different tribes, the different Yokai Watch tribes. It's all in Japanese, of course. Then it shows the shows that it does have the LED feature. Now the early Yokai Watch had, at least. It also says that it can interact with the Yokai Pad. I do have the Yokai Pad, which I'll review that later on. I don't have a Japanese 3DS, but I do have the English, the North American 3DS, so I could kind of show the functionality with that in a different video. Even shows the Yokai Watch medallion. And over there's different, so yeah. And this did come out a few years ago, but I was able to luckily find this sealed. It also says that it can read and recognize 220 Yokai Watch medals, which is what was there at the time. I think there's over 1,000 medals now for at least the regular Yokai Watch stuff. I actually did make a mistake and cut open the box, so yeah, we're gonna get into that. So as a little comparison, I will compare it to the original Deluxe Yokai Watch. I actually got mine used, so I don't have the other metal that's supposed to come with. The original Yokai Watch has a switch, makes that sound, and whenever you flip it up, it doesn't make a sound, but it can also turn on the LED. Then we do that. That's searching for the yokai. And it does come with the Jibanyan medal. The other medal that I am missing is Esmeralda. Yeah, it's supposed to come with that. But since I don't have it, to kind of compare, I just wanted to mention it. Because this one should be pretty different. So when you open it up, it does have a little tab there to preserve the battery. I don't know how good the batteries are because it's probably about I think Yokai Watch is about 5 years old. I think it's a little bit older than 5 years now, so yeah, we'll see if the batteries still work. Oh, it works! It's actually pretty quiet too. And then you can press this button and it just pops up just like the original slash Nate's watch. And then the LED. It's pretty bright, surprisingly. And that's basically the basic function of it. Now, the thing is that the design of it is more of like a lock-in, I think. And it's meant to appeal to girls instead of just having regular Yokai Watch that supposed to appeal to boys, which I don't see it. But it does come with this, which is the strap, the neck strap. So you can wear it around your neck like a necklace. And it's not that long, but it doesn't really need to be that long. You can even take this, and latch it on. Then there you go. It should be ready. You can even adjust it. You can even adjust the strap if you really need to. But it's just a good option. Now, let's test it out with Badian. It's actually pretty quiet, surprisingly. And for this one's Goldinyan. I don't remember its Japanese name. And apparently Goldinyan is a girl in the Japanese one. So that's why her voice is actually pretty different compared to the English version. Also, another thing to note is that both these watches are basically the same thing, except they are different designs. And they are both based off of the design from the original Yokai Watch game. So in the original Yokai Watch game, you could choose between playing as Nate or Kei, depending on whichever your preference is. If you want to go through the game as a boy or a girl, then those are your options. So Nate actually has this watch in the anime and in terms of the game. Kei has this watch in terms of the game, but only in one anime episode if you really care about this one or just Kei in general. But I like it. I like the design of it. I like how it's different. And for the people that are like me and didn't really have a chance to actually unbox a regular Japanese yokai watch until now, you actually have a chance to with this pretty nice looking yokai watch. I also like how they did their best to make sure it's not just game accurate, but also different enough to where you can still tell that's the same thing, but just with a different design. But that's about it for my unboxing / review for the deluxe Yokai Watch Fumi-chan version. Overall, I do recommend it for the people that are collectors of all the Yokai Watch items and the watches and everything. I also recommend it for the people that just want to experience a Japanese Yokai Watch. Whether you're a boy or a girl, you can still enjoy Yokai Watch and still have that experience through having this one. It won't even mess up your experience. You'll just experience the same exact thing. You just have... The only cons are that there's limits now, because they've released more Yokai watches after this. They've released more watches after this one, and those have either more functions or they could just read more medals. So that's the only limit to it. Other than that, I feel like this is a good starting point for people that just really want to collect some of the older Yokai Watch things and just want to complete the collection with Goldinyan and Wadinyan / Badinyan, which I wouldn't even want to call him. And that's about it. So, like if you want, share if you want, and subscribe to become a legend in the making. See you next time, bye, and we are proven to be legendary. Stay legendary.